put it in the air, you're gonna get what you get. So put it in the air. This is a message from a lonely man, robbing the holy lands, messing with a guy like me. I don't understand kindness and weakness. Never was the plan in the in the city who got hands of ladies man. Sprayed up the block today, real street sweep away. My guns Bangkok, impact like Cassius Clay. Started out on a stagehand, now making power plays. Kids are getting untanned, waxed off castaway. Sounds of sea lands and Thailand. Smoking Jenny, showcase my skills with no delay. Take the camera, put it in my face, then back away. Let's go overseas, have a holiday. Females on display, bottles of Belvedere, the bottle of Roy Rose. Doing it my way, success of parlay. Put it all on red, hit the highway. Stop staring at me sideways. This is
Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me? 'Cause I just wanna see.
On this team, we fight for that itch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that itch.
Coming in at 320 kilobytes per second, it's time for MattieC's Sports for you and me.
What the fuck is up? They ain't touching me for nothing. Gang shit is not my business. I ain't not the one to fuck with.
All right, everybody, MattieC Sports. I'm here with the illest, the dopest, the champ now, up here in Cage Titans, Peter Barrett, Slippery Pete.
One
How
and
you
only.
doing this morning? How you doing
Dude,
today,
been,
man?
It's been quite the morning, but I'm out of the house. I'm on my way to the gym. A hell of a lot later than I had anticipated. I would have really liked to have been showing up to the gym right about now, but you know, sometimes you just gotta deal with the obstacles and keep moving forward.
Keep on keeping on.
Yes, sir. You know, and things like this will help get you through those stressful mornings. A little bit of coffee, a little bit of a joint, a little bit of my man MattieC in the morning. You should have your own fucking simulcast TV show. MattieC Sports in the morning, 98.5.
Yeah, man, but I gotta get like that 70s music. Wow, MattieC. Something like that.
that good 70s porno tune.
Yeah, we could go with. We'll have contestants
Something
trying to
funky,
date me. No, just
something to
like
make you bob your head. You know?
So, bro, coming off a humongous victory on probably one of the greatest cards in New England MMA history, man, like that was probably one of the best cards Cage Titan had, because before you was a dope fight too, talking about Tyler Smythe and Andrew Valdina, which you were more concentrated on you. So take me to that night. Like, what were your feelings that night?
You know, so that the day of the fight, I was getting, maybe I just done some breath work, maybe I was in the shower, but I was like, you know, I know you, Peter, I know you fought in the UFC, and those were really big fights. But this, because of who it is, because it's Cage Titans, because of the history, I'm like, this might be the biggest, not the hardest, but the biggest fight you've ever been in. And you know, I just kind of took that attitude in with me for the rest of the day and stayed focused, stayed cool, stayed collected. You know, my breath work does wonders for me on fight day, pulls me right into where I need to be. But I was really excited the whole fight. whole build up, the whole lead up, the whole day. You know, I would sell shirts at the venue, saying what's up to everybody. And, you know, when it came time to get ready to do the work, dude, it was all smiles.
And you said during that time, you said, I wasn't all serious. I wasn't like, let's go to war type of deal. You were like, I'm just having fun, bro. Like, I'm coming in here, I'm laughing, I'm smiling, and I'm having a good time. Where, you know, some people were laser focused, but you were just like, I'm gonna have fun out there. And my fucking word, bro, the calf kicks, bro. Oh my word. I just don't know, bro. You were like a Paul Bunyan, and you didn't even need the bowl that day.
Dude, it was my goal. You know, I wanted to make a statement, and I beat Joe Giannetti with a jab and a low kick. Granted, I had that footwork moving. I was moving to my left. I was moving to my right, you know, giving the looks. But it was my jab and my low kick. That was it. That's all I used, you know. There were a couple times I got excited. I'm like, oh, I want to fucking make this dude bleed. And I came in, rushed in a little bit. And I was like, you know, I'm doing better when I hang back here and just destroy that leg. So it was easy, you know. It was easy. It was, you know, my leg, my shin's still a little sensitive from that fight, but you know, in due time that'll be ready to rip through Charlie Rosa, so I'm not concerned. But yeah, man, I just wanted to fucking smash that kid's leg off.
My question I was going to ask you, and I didn't ask it at the end, but when he picked you up like that, like, how do you quickly react to that? Like when he picked you up and put you down on the mat in the cage. Like what was going through your mind at that point?
When he laid me down so softly, I was like, all right, here we go. Fuck. Honestly, I was like, fuck. And he just wasn't as strong as I thought he was going to be. I don't know. Maybe I just gave this kid way too much credit. And I think that might be the case. But, you know, at no point was I afraid for my life. At no point was I like, oh shit, I gotta be careful on this. Like he grabbed my neck once and I fought through his hands pretty quickly. And I was like, Really, dude? Really? I mean, the whole time I was on my back, I was talking shit to him. If you watch the end of the second round, when he gets up, his eyes look like this. And it's because what I just said to him, I said, yeah, baby, come on, choke daddy. And he's like, what the fuck, dude? Who the fuck is this kid? And I'm like, dude, this is who I am. You think you're gonna get anything different from me on fucking fight night, bro? I'll be in your ear. I'll be in your fucking head. Psychological operation, psychological warfare, bro. I'm smiling at him. I'm laughing at him. When the ref told us, when I was in the middle, and Kevin McDonald told us to shake hands, I can't talk shit because I got a little zit right here. But he had something on his lip. You know, he had something on his face, and I know why he got kicked out of. I know why he got sent home from California. You know, may or may not have been something like mat herpes all over his face. So when we were in the cage and I saw that on his face, I'm like, dude, who cleared you to fight? What's on your face? What's that, buddy? Are you sure we should be able to fight right now? What's growing on your fucking face? So, dude, like the whole time, and people might be like, wow, Peter's really an asshole. Yeah, all's fair in love and war, right? So when it's time, it's time. And I was gonna do everything I could to get in that kid's head, fuck with him, get him out of his element, you know, and really let him play into my game, which is just totally fucking overwhelm, out pressure, outpace, and smash. You know, so I used everything that I could to get at him. Considering the history that him and I had. So yeah, I just had fun with all of it.
It looked like it, man. And you know, they can say all you want about you talking shit, but I mean, there was some harsh words talked about you, and you know what corner of the
I mean,
Paul.
While we're
you
on the
know?
topic, because I talked about making fun of this kid having herpes on his face, like he put a picture of my sister and her boyfriend up on his fucking Instagram feed because he had gotten into an argument with my sister's boyfriend. Researched this kid's this is Joe Giannetti, researches this kid's life, and instead of like continuing the argument, he starts calling him a fat fuck and a fat piece of shit and put pictures of him and his girlfriend being fucking sister on his Instagram story with however many, like 15,000, whatever. Kid was on The Ultimate Fighter. He's got a huge following. You think I want those people seeing my fucking family being spoken about that way? Nah, fuck that kid. So when that had happened, that's when I got the idea to do the fuck Joe Giannetti flags, because I was ready to go break down his fucking door with a baseball bat. Thankfully, Mr. Lozon talked me out of it. And yeah, so I tried to there's unsaid rules of engagement, and I was trying to stay on one side of the line and not be personal, not shoot digs, not tell everybody, hey, this kid still messages fucking ring girls. I'm pretty sure he's about to get married, still fucking looking for attention from ring girls. But hey, that's not my business. I left personal shit out of it. I talked about his weight cut, talked about him not making weight, I talked about him pulling out of fights, I talked about him being a pussy with Sean Latley. I talked about things you couldn't argue. I wasn't out there researching things to fucking connect dots to be a little fucking scumbag like he was doing. So, well, I had a tough morning. As you can tell, I'm still a little fired up.
And it is what it is. People have tough mornings.
The tough mornings this morning, not in relation to the fight or fight day. I had a tough morning this morning.
We won't talk about July 20th anymore. We're looking toward the future. So you're fighting in Biloxi, Mississippi being the home of, right here, Elvis Presley. His home, his childhood home is there. We're not going to have conspiracies because everybody thinks he's 80. The guy's 89 fucking years old if he was still alive. He's up in he's up in the second floor where you can't get up there. And he's
dude,
awake
I was
and he's enjoying.
There is somebody that if you jump on the Reddit, if you jump online, there's this one man that everybody's convinced is Elvis Presley. And how I came across this conspiracy theory, I must have been on like a random TikTok scroll and something about Elvis came up. But like, there's this fucking dude that everybody thinks is Elvis. And it was like they were talking about Michael Jackson, they were talking about Elvis, they were talking about who owns the music industry with P. Diddy. It's not Mossad, but it could be Mossad. But there is this one man that everybody thinks is Elvis, is the king. And I can't think of his name, but there is this one motherfucker out there that everybody's convinced it's him. And this dude can fucking sing. You know what I mean? Which is just like a big coincidence, I suppose. But when you take a big enough step back, you realize there are no coincidences. This is probably that man.
89 years old, bro. He's still living in Graceland. I know it. He's up in the second floor. They're feeding him Wheaties from 1982. He's doing some shit.
If Whitey Bulger could hide as long as he did, I'm pretty sure Elvis can hide as long as he can.
Essentially in the open, too, because people tour that fucking house all the time.
Yeah, so, maybe he doesn't live there, Matty.
Yeah, I know that, Pete, but it's a nice fucking house.
Well, I've never seen the actual house, but I did watch the movie, and if it's anything like they made it the movie, it looks pretty nice.
So, off that topic now, bro, the fight coming up, bare knuckle, and you've talked to me about this, no doubt, and I appreciate it. And you're going against Charles Rosa, and I saw a video, I think that was TikTok too, where a fighter came on and he's like, man, like 4 fucking guys from Boston are fighting on this card. And they came all the way down to Mississippi to go do some shit. So, bro, like, how'd it feel getting the news, getting it all put together to fight Charles Rosa down in Biloxi, Mississippi? Like, how do you feel about this? You're kind of changing up the game a little, going into bare knuckle, and just again, you trying to have fun and jumping into a new adventure, kind of.
Yeah, dude, and it's all about having fun. It's all about having a blast. Like, my biggest thing was, you know, when I'm done fighting in 10 or 15 years and I'm looking back on this, would I regret not fighting bare knuckle when I had the opportunity? And I really thought, yeah, I would. I would regret that. Like, I I like my reputation as a bad motherfucker. I like my reputation as a feared fucking striker. I like my reputation as a bad motherfucker. We'll go back to that one. But like, I can't have that mentality and not think, dude, well, let's go get into bare knuckle. Like, I should stay away from this bare knuckle fighting. Like, oh, one, they're paying fighters incredible money over at Gamebred. Two, I had been working on getting into Gamebred long before Joe Giannetti was even a conversation.
Right.
I've been harassing my manager to get me onto a bare knuckle card. I've been following the bare knuckle BKFC. Like, they don't really pay that well, so we didn't pursue that option. That was an option in the past. And I said, you know what? No, Gamebred, if I'm going to fight bare knuckle, and Gamebred sent me a beautiful offer. They sent me that nice name of Charles Rosa, and I thought, listen, I just told the world I was the king of Boston. If there's one other lightweight that I need to fuck up to cement that place in Boston, it's Charles Rosa. This couldn't have been a better fight. I'm going to come back with all of Boston on my back. You know what I mean? When I beat him, his fans become my fans. I get that army. Those are my people now. This is a great matchup. I've been doing my homework. You know, old boy likes to strike from the right and he likes to kick from the left. And he's kind of, you know, he likes to get those submissions from his back. So we have our things to work on. We have our game plan. We have our set schedule of things that we need to cover between now and then. And you know, when great minds like great things happen. You know, it's, you look at my last 5 back at cage sites, fuck that little mother I had, cap, whatever you want from the UFC. I've been fucking everybody up. It's been highly calculated violence. It's been fucking high paced, foot on the gas, mash the gas pedal, pedal to the metal. Let's fucking go. And we're going to see that down in Biloxi, Mississippi, when I cement myself as the king of New England, the king of Boston, excuse me. You know, I don't have enough great things to say about it.
Well, you know, and you're fighting under, you know, Jose Masvidal, and that must be a really cool thing. And, you know, we've seen a past cage Titans fighter in Joe Penafiel going in there, and he's been somewhat successful there. You know, and now you're jumping into it, and, you know, you're fighting a great opponent, and like you said, Charles Rosa. And how do you feel about going to Mississippi, bro? Of all places.
Dude, if anybody was paying attention, I definitely just dropped my joint, but I got it back.
Yeah, be careful. Don't burn the shit, bro.
I didn't start a fire in the car, but
neither did Billy Joel.
Mississippi. I never been to Mississippi. I've been doing a little research. Biloxi looks like a cool little town. They've got white sand, blue beaches. It's right in the Gulf of Mexico. So as long as that hurricane didn't fuck up where I need to go fight, let's fucking go. You know, I'm looking forward to it. So we're fighting on Friday. They'll probably, you know, I'll probably have to check out of my hotel Saturday, probably fly home Saturday night. But if I have any downtime, we're going to go do a little adventure out there to see what's around.
So kind of like an in and out thing, essentially.
Yeah, you know, I don't think we're gonna bring the baby down, so we're gonna try to get out of there right after on Saturday morning. I would imagine.
I feel you, bro.
We haven't set the flights yet, so we're still talking about it.
Well, man, so is this something you're gonna close the year out with, this particular fight, or is anything else on the plate?
You know, Sorry, I'm such a space cadet. There was a plane, like a little Cessna flying across the sky. And it
Hey,
looked
at
like it
least
was,
at least you're not
but
having the rage today in the car. It's all good.
oh, dude, I could have a live stream of me driving, and I would have so many viral moments of the way I speak to people through my vehicle. But that being said, dude, it depends. It depends. If I can get a quick turnaround and I get a great opportunity, I'm gonna take it. If I might hang out and close out the year. Ideally, when I get home, I put that check in the bank. I do all my Christmas shopping, and then I save that money. Um, so, um, but like I said, maybe I win like a fight of the night. Maybe I win a performance bonus. Maybe they send me a multiple fight deal. That would be fucking cool. Maybe I fucking smoke Charles Rosa in the first round. The UFC sees it and they're like, all right, let's bring him back. And then I got to go get licensed to fight Nevada. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here to grow. I'm here to do great things, and I'm not going to say no to any opportunity that presents itself to me. So if I have the chance to fight before the end of the year, November, December, that's a quick turnaround. If the opportunity is right, yeah, I'll do it. If not, we'll wait probably till about January, maybe February, see what's around at that point.
Good shit, man. Good shit. So
I'm just an old dude fucking these kids up.
fuck that old shit, bro. We're doing big things. So it is what it is. So, bro, my final thing to you is more not so much about fighting, but are the tickets available now for your fight down in Biloxi?
Dude, I don't know how to fucking answer that. I've been asking for tickets. They don't answer. My manager, Randy, has tickets. If anybody absolutely needs fucking tickets, buy them from Randy. Randy has access to them. I've been telling my sponsors to go on Ticketmaster. My family, they're like, dude, it's not there yet. So I don't fucking know. What I do know is there's a bunch of kids from Mississippi fighting down there. So they probably gave those assholes fucking tickets to make sure that they sell the event out, which it's probably not going to be that hard considering the amount of UFC veterans that are on this card. Like, I think there's, me included, I think there's 14 UFC vets on this card. And they just announced Saul Almeida is fighting Kevin Lee.
I saw that. Right. Yeah. I saw Saul was on there.
And Kevin Lee, actually, he just fought and won this past weekend. He finally won a fight. So we'll see. It's going to be a good night, dude. But I don't know about these tickets, dude. I don't know.
Well, we'll be on the lookout and see what happens with that, man. So, Pete, I always love you on the show, man. Of course. So, where can everybody find you, man? Where can they find you to get ticket updates? Sponsorships, all that stuff. Like, where can they go to find you?
I'm pretty sure this guy was just driving down the road in a lawnmower, not because he was mowing lawn, but because that's the only thing he had to drive.
So the Bobby Boucher look.
Dude, Route 44 is fucking winning today. So I'm going to say slippery_Pete145 on Instagram. That's where I'm like most active. That's where I have all my fun. You're really going to have to search for me because the information between social media and the government is strong right now. So they're censoring and shadow banning everybody that has anything to say.
All you have to say is confirm people.
All you got to do is say negative things about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and they start to ban you on all your social media platforms. So you got to type the whole thing in slippery_Pete145. That's me. And then we'll say, are you sure you want to follow this person? This account regularly posts false information. That is actually how you know you're getting a good follow.
How do I get good news? I always look to you first. No CNN, no C-SPAN, no anything like that. You go to Pete's page and
bro,
he's
we didn't even
found
talk
the truth.
about it. We didn't even talk about it. But bro, have you seen what the hurricane has done to fucking Midland America? When do you get hurricanes over the fucking continent? They don't. They stay by the ocean. That's why there's such powerful storms. That's why they're so unique. No, dude, North Carolina, Virginia, smashed, fucking flooded, bro. Like, I was watching these videos. A Walgreens was underwater. The whole building. like a standalone Walgreens, like the one, like the CVS on Route 18 by East Bridgewater High School. Imagine like just
Hey, I go
seeing
there.
that. Yeah, right. But imagine like water being up to the fucking roof.
Damn, bro, that's
Like that's what these
insane.
motherfuckers are dealing with right now, and it's not even on the fucking news.
This is what I say to that too, Pete. Is
But this
this
is why you come to my this is why you come to my social media for your fucking worldly events.
I do, because it's all
um,
negative news that doesn't make sense. Where I go on TikTok and it's like, well, Camilla said this that day, but in the same day she said this. So I don't listen to that shit. I listen to what you put down, and then I don't need to talk about Diddy because he's a perv and he's a fucking jerk. And then there's so much information about how disgusting he is. Like, get some positive news. It's just one of those things, bro. It's follow Slippery Pete on Instagram for real. Go to his stories, and he has excellent stories, and then you can see highly calculated violence. I'm sure that that's on YouTube now. Your Fight with G and Eddie. So go check that out.
I've watched it a few times. I do enjoy it. I do wish I made that kid bleed a little bit more, but I know his leg was mangled.
You could where I sat, Pete. You exactly know where I was, and that fucking thing was purple, red, like.
I wish I could have heard it. I wish I could have heard the kicks third person.
Third person, yeah. But Pete, always a pleasure, man. I want you to go train and go have some fun. I am myself, because that's what we do.
All
we
right.
Train.
Let's
do big things.
Hell yeah! I just parked. I just got to Lozon's. This was perfect timing.
I'm about to lace up the shoes and run some miles.
Have a little bit of coffee and a little bit of a joint with your boy Slippery Pete this morning. In case anybody's watching later in the afternoon, bro, it is 11 o'clock in the morning, and we just wrapped up.
Bro, I have my raw energy, not raw energy. What is it? Raw fuel. The stuff when you with your knees and all that stuff, it'll help you out. It works miracles, people. And then get it every month. It's fucking delicious too. So. Slippery Pete, always a pleasure, man. And we'll see you soon. And actually, November 15th, Charles Rosa, go down there, get some tickets, or do whatever you need to do. Just fucking watch it. I'm sure he's going to have a promo code too. So just do that too.
Hopefully soon.
All right, brother. Thank you so much.
Sounds good, my man.
Thanks for watching MattieC Sports. Follow MattieC Sports on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Also follow Matt Cameron 23 on X.
What the fuck is up? They ain't touching me for nothing. Gang shit is not my business. I ain't not the one to fuck with. I bring the flow with lyrical stamina, rapping a million miles. One point I'm a cannibal, then I'm a cannibal, taking my pick and I pounds.
MattieC Sports is a Sinista1 production.